So Christopher Nolan, he makes a lot of great movies. He made Batman Begins, he did Oppenheimer, where the first time he ever won an Oscar, and now as a brand new Oscar-winning director, he has decided to take on Homer's classic, The Odyssey, which I don't know if there's any. I can't remember any movies about The Odyssey, like ever. So at least not in my lifetime. Maybe there's like a 1930s Odyssey, though I really doubt it. I've seen the trailer for it, and I think that this was before all of the controversy came out about, oh, race swapping. They took Helena Troy, who's supposed to be, pale, or, well, pale, I think, with blonde hair or reddish hair, or basically light hair. Sorry, my cat, I don't know what's going on with her, but she wants attention, and it's just very distracting because she's in and out, right? So anyway, Helena Troy, right? She's supposed to be like the most beautiful woman in the world. Well, Lupita Nyong'o, though I think she's beautiful, she is not, in my opinion, very good Helena Troy. She should be blonde and have a lot of hair. Okay, if she has to be like African, then she should have long blonde hair. Or light brown. I don't know. Whatever. That would be interesting. We could have her be black but have light hair, like a Valerian from House of Dragon, Hot D. And they're also upset because for the longest time people thought that Elliot Page, formerly Ellen Page, Elliot Page, was going to play Achilles, which just sounds like the most ridiculous thing ever. Elliot Page is 5'1", and if she was to play Achilles, that would be the craziest thing I've ever heard. So no, she's not playing Achilles. And then people were like, oh, well, she's playing Achilles' ghost, and she's a ghost, so she can be, tiny. She's stupid too. But we've just found out that she actually plays like a Greek soldier. I don't know. She plays a soldier, and she's a character in one of Homer's poems, but not the Odyssey. So she doesn't. Oh my god, this is so hard. See, this is why you guys shouldn't force the pronouns on us. You mean any harm by that? The Odyssey, it did not look good to me. In the trailer, and again, this was before I knew Elliot Page was going to play a Greek warrior or whatever warrior, and that Helena Troy was going to be Lupita Nyong'o. I didn't know about this. I watched the trailer. I was not excited at all. It was just so dull, and it didn't feel like the epic that it's supposed to feel like. Like, I remember seeing Independence Day's trailer way back in the day, and it blew me away. I could not wait to watch it. Same thing with like Armageddon. Trailers are supposed to get you excited, right? The opposite watching this trailer. No wonder this trailer has been so ratioed. It's just not good. It's not good. It shows all the different problems outside of the ones that I just mentioned. Like, the costumes are terrible. If they were going to go with what was traditional, that would look kind of silly-ish too. But we're going like, Robert Pattinson's soldier looks like Batman as a soldier. Like, I can't stop thinking about Batman when I see that. It's the Dark Knight in a war, the Trojan Dark Knight. That's what and that's like not even like the other soldiers wearing their armor. It's terrible. You see these things, they take you out a little bit, right? You're like, ooh. And then I see who the cast is, and this little voice that I heard before in something, it might have been an X post, which is Matt Damon's not good in historical films. And I watched him in this trailer, and that came back to me, floated in my head. Matt Damon's not good because I didn't feel immersed. I didn't feel excited. I kind of felt like it's just Matt Damon standing there and he is just spitting out lines. I didn't feel like there was a character there, but maybe that's like a Matt Damon thing. I don't know. I don't know who I would have chosen to play Odysseus. Not like off the top of my head right now, but I don't know if Matt Damon would have been the one that I chose. I would probably choose Ben Affleck over Matt Damon, actually. I don't know. It's just, we'll see how he does. I am going to have an open mind about this. So, yeah, if it's a misstep, it's a misstep. Should still go and see it and give it a shot. So, yeah, the armor's bad. They literally hired no Greek actors at all. And the Greek people are pretty upset about that. They're upset about a lot of things, especially that, though. I mean, how hard would it have been for you, Hollywood, to, I don't know, cast a few soldiers who are actually Greek actors? Why didn't you cast Helena Troy as a Greek woman? I mean, that would have been really beautiful and nice for the culture. They would have embraced that, and maybe nobody would have cared about Elliot Page's tiny little soldier. You know, like, give the audience what they want, or at least respect the culture the story came from. And we're not going to get either with this based on the trailers. They don't have English accents, guys. They don't speak in like old English. They don't speak like they do in Game of Thrones or most period pieces. They speak like us. There's a part in it where in the trailer Robert Pattinson says something to Tom Holland about like, you didn't even know your daddy or whatever. Didn't they use the word like father or, you know, what? Daddy was not a word then. Daddy. It that's just a small quibble, but they're going to be talking like that throughout the whole entire movie. And I bet you anything we're going to get it anyways. Okay? It's going to be freaking the Trojan War, and Odysseus is going to be like, well, they weren't ready for us anyways. That would we lost the anyways battle, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it show up in the Odyssey. It again, open mind, still gonna go and see it. Didn't make me excited about anything. And let me just tell you guys, when DEI, when diversity, equity, inclusion, or CRT, which is critical race theory things, pop up in movies, it's like a jump scare to me, you know, like I want to be immersed in the movie. But if I'm watching a period picture and there's just black people dotted all over into England, and I don't know, you know, it's like when you get like strong female thing or what, it's a certain trope, and it just takes you out of the movie like a jump scare, like Elliot Page, geez, tiny soldier, you know, Helena Troy, where am I? Oh, message. This is going to be an Oscar movie, so we got to do the message. The message is most important thing ever. So get back in the movie. Sometimes there's so many of these little woke moments that you just can't get back into the movie. I feel like if I was to go and see Supergirl, that would literally like be the whole entire movie. So not planning on seeing that, but I am planning on seeing the Odyssey, and I hope it's good. I am going to go in with an open mind, but I'm going to expect it to be bad. That way, if it's average or even sort of good, it's going to be really good, right? The critics are saying, the ones that have already seen it, that is really, really good. But still waiting on what is the rest of America going to think about the Odyssey? I guess we'll have to wait and see.